In a small, peaceful town called Rosewood, there lived a kind and gentle girl named Lily. She had a heart full of love and always helped those in need. Her family owned a flower shop, and she spent most of her days there, surrounded by the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Lily's favorite flowers were roses. She believed they were the most beautiful flowers in the world. Their soft petals and sweet fragrance made her smile every time she saw them. One bright and sunny morning, as Lily was carefully arranging a bouquet, the shop's bell rang. A young man named Jack stepped inside. He had just moved to Rosewood and was still getting used to the town. Jack looked around, admiring the colorful flowers. "Good morning. How can I help you?" Lily asked with a warm smile. Jack smiled back, feeling a little shy. "I'm looking for a gift for my mother. She loves flowers, but I don't know which ones to choose." Lily's eyes lit up. Helping people pick the perfect flowers was her favorite thing to do. "What kind of flowers does she like?" she asked gently. Jack thought for a moment. "She loves anything beautiful and full of life." Lily nodded and picked up a bouquet of fresh, red roses. "These are perfect. Roses are a symbol of love and care. I'm sure your mother will love them." Jack looked at the bouquet and smiled. "They're beautiful. I'll take them," as Lily wrapped the roses in a delicate paper. Jack watched her carefully. There was something special about the way she handled the flowers, with love and care, as if they were precious treasures. "Thank you," Jack said as he took the bouquet. "I think I'll be visiting this shop often." Lily chuckled softly. "You're always welcome here," and from that day on, Jack found himself returning to the little flower shop in Rosewood, not just for flowers, but for the warmth and kindness he found in Lily's smile. Jack had bright blue eyes and a warm, friendly smile. The moment he saw Lily, his heart skipped a beat. There was something special about her, something that made him feel at ease. "Hello," Jack said, his voice gentle. "I need some flowers for my mom. Can you help me?" Lily looked up from the bouquet she was arranging and smiled warmly. "Of course. What kind of flowers does she like?" Jack paused for a moment, thinking. "She loves roses," he said. "Red ones." Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement. "Red roses are my favorite too," she said happily. "Let me make a beautiful bouquet for her." As Lily carefully arranged the roses, Jack couldn't take his eyes off her. He admired the way she handled each flower with such gentleness, as if they were delicate treasures. Her fingers moved gracefully, and there was a quiet joy in the way she worked. A few moments later, Lily handed him the bouquet, wrapped neatly in soft paper. "Here you go," she said with a warm smile. "I hope your mom loves them." Jack took the bouquet, his fingers brushing lightly against hers. "I'm sure she will," he said, smiling back. And in that moment, he knew this wouldn't be the last time he visited the little flower shop in Rosewood. Jack smiled warmly. "Thank you, Lily. I'm sure she will love them." He left the shop, but he couldn't stop thinking about Lily. There was something about her kindness and gentle nature that stayed in his heart. Jack started visiting the flower shop every week. He always found an excuse to buy flowers, sometimes for his mother, sometimes for a neighbor, and sometimes for no reason at all. The truth was, he just wanted to see Lily. Lily enjoyed his visits. They would talk for hours, sharing stories, laughing, and learning more about each other. Their friendship grew stronger with each passing day. One afternoon, Jack gathered his courage and asked, "Lily, would you like to have a picnic with me by the lake?" Lily's face lit up with excitement. "I'd love to," she said. That weekend, they spread out a picnic blanket under a big oak tree by the sparkling lake. They shared sandwiches, fresh fruit, and laughter. Time seemed to slow down as they talked about their dreams, their childhoods, and their favorite things. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with shades of pink and orange, Jack looked into Lily's eyes and said softly, "Lily, I think you're the most amazing person I've ever met." Lily felt her cheeks grow warm. She smiled shyly and said, "Thank you, Jack. I feel the same way about you." From that day on, they spent more and more time together. They went on long walks through the town, had picnics under the trees, and lay on the grass at night, watching the stars twinkle above them. Their friendship deepened, and slowly, they began to fall in love. One evening, Jack had a special surprise for Lily. He took her to a breathtaking garden filled with roses of every color. The moonlight bathed the flowers in a soft, magical glow, making the whole place look like a dream. Lily gasped in awe. "Jack, this is beautiful." Jack took her hand gently. "I wanted to bring you here because roses are your favorite. And because you're the most beautiful person I know." Lily's heart fluttered. She squeezed his hand, feeling warmth and happiness fill her soul. At that moment, she knew, this wasn't just friendship anymore. It was love. Jack gently held Lily's hand, his voice filled with emotion. "Lily, you are like these roses, you bring beauty and joy to my life. I love you." Tears welled up in Lily's eyes. Her heart pounded as she whispered, "I love you too, Jack." Under the moonlit sky, surrounded by the sweet fragrance of roses, they shared their first kiss. It was soft, warm, and filled with love, a moment they would cherish forever. As time passed, Jack and Lily's love deepened. They were inseparable, dreaming of a future together. Jack worked tirelessly, saving money for their life ahead, while Lily continued to run the flower shop, filling the town with her beautiful arrangements. One evening, Jack had a surprise for Lily. He took her to the very same garden where they had first confessed their love. With a nervous yet hopeful smile, he got down on one knee and pulled out a beautiful ring. "Lily," he said, his voice shaking slightly, "will you marry me?" Lily gasped, her heart overflowing with happiness. Tears streamed down her cheeks as she nodded. "Yes, Jack. I will marry you," she cried. The town of Rosewood buzzed with excitement. Everyone adored Jack and Lily, and they all came together to help plan the wedding. The couple was filled with joy, imagining their future as husband and wife. But just a few months before the wedding, everything changed. Jack fell seriously ill. The doctors diagnosed him with a rare illness, and despite their best efforts, there was little they could do. Lily was devastated. She refused to leave his side, holding his hand and praying for a miracle. "Jack, you can't leave me," she sobbed, her voice breaking. "I need you. I can't imagine my life without you." Jack looked at her, his blue eyes filled with love and sorrow. He gently wiped away her tears, trying to be strong for her. He knew his time was running out, but he wanted to cherish every moment he had left with the woman he loved. Jack's voice was weak but filled with love. "Lily, I love you more than anything. I wish I could stay with you forever, but no matter what happens, our love will never fade." Lily's tears fell onto Jack's hand as she held it tightly. "I love you, Jack. Always," she whispered, her voice trembling with grief. Despite all her prayers, despite all the love she poured into his care, Jack grew weaker with each passing day. Then, one quiet evening, as the golden sun dipped below the horizon, Jack took his last breath. Lily's world shattered. She clung to his hand, sobbing, unable to accept that he was gone. The entire town mourned his loss. Jack had been a kind, loving soul, and his absence left an emptiness in Rosewood that could never be filled. Lily was heartbroken, but she knew she had to be strong, just as Jack would have wanted. She continued running the flower shop, pouring her love into every bouquet, keeping his memory alive. Every day, without fail, she placed a single red rose on Jack's grave, a silent promise that their love would never die. Years passed, but Lily never forgot Jack. She lived her life cherishing the love they had shared, finding comfort in the memories they had made. Whenever she saw a red rose, she felt his presence, as if he were still beside her, whispering in the wind. Though her body aged, her heart remained young, forever filled with love for Jack. Then, one peaceful night, Lily passed away in her sleep, a gentle smile on her face. The townspeople believed that she had gone to be with Jack, to the place where love never ends. And so, in the town of Rosewood, the story of Jack and Lily's love was told for generations. A love so pure, so true, that even time could not erase it. It was a love that lasted forever.